What's up, lad?
Well, there's this competition.
Competition?
And I don't know what to do.
Come over here, lad.
Music! I can't play.
Try. Now, I like that. It's good. It's comical.
What do you mean?
That's it. That's your act, lad. Come on, we'll have a practice. Just cop hold of that, will you, and we'll shove it up here. Right, now what you have to do is get back. everybody?
No, Crow. Everybody.
Oh, everybody. Oh, well, that's different. Are you ready? Hello, mums.
And teachers.
And grannies.
And nurses.
And dads.
And minders.
And boys.
And girls.
And...
And...
Oh, yes. And you.
What on earth have you got there, Crow?
It's Gabby the goose, my new pet.
Oh, she doesn't look very well. We better take her to the vet.
You and me
and you,
lots and lots,
for you to do,
lots and lots.
for you to see.
Me and you and me. Do, 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 do.
Goosey, goosey, gander, whither shall you wander?
Oh, Crow, why can't you sing in tune?
Well, I thought it might make Gabby feel better if I sang to her.
Oh, I'm not sure it worked, Crow. I think we really should take her to see a vet and see if there's anything wrong with her.
Well, what on earth for? What's a vet?
Well, he's a doctor who looks after animals and birds, and he could look and see what's wrong with her.
Anything wrong? She's a fine goose.
But all animals need to be looked at by an animal doctor, Crow. They might have sore feet or blocked up ears.
Oh. Well, if Gabby's got ears, she must hide them somewhere.
Here's an animal with lovely long ears.
Hello, these are my friends from the playgroup. This is Matthew, Rajpal, and Naomi. And we've got another friend here, haven't we? What's his name? Do you know?
Honey Bunch.
Honey Bunch, they say. It's Honey Bunch, but what is Honey Bunch?
Rabbit. Rabbit.
We've brought Honey Bunch to the hospital. You think it's a hospital for animals or a hospital for people?
Hospital for animals.
For animals, that's right. What do you call a doctor who looks after animals?
Vet.
A vet. And what's the long word?
Veterinary.
No wonder we call him a vet, eh? Why would we bring Honey Bunch to see the vet, do you think?
I've been getting rabbit illnesses.
Rabbit illnesses. That's good. Well, the vet's going to give Honey Bunch a vaccination to make sure he doesn't get any rabbit illnesses because he's getting quite old now. In fact, he's a grandfather rabbit.
Now, would you like to come in, please?
This is my friend, Mr. Grime. He's the vet.
Hello, hello. Thank you.
We've brought you the playgroup rabbit for its vaccination.
Ah, yes, good.
Now,
Isn't he lovely? That's fine. Put him on the table. I'm pleased to see you're not picking him up by his ears.
You have to pick up small animals very carefully.
Well, now, before we give him his injection, we'd better see if he's all fit and well.
yes,
hadn't
that's
we?
a good idea. You have
Now,
a look at him.
What we'll do, we'll have a look at his ears first, because sometimes they get little parasites in their ears, and they cause them quite a bit of irritation.
Mr. Grime can see right inside Honey Bunch's ear with that instrument he's using.
Yes, that ear is nice and clean. There's a magnification in here.
That means things look much bigger through it.
Everything down his ear. Can you see his teeth?
You see his teeth,
Hmm.
Rajpal?
Yeah.
What do you
They-
think of them? Do you think
They wear down like that, but they're not too long.
Honey Bunch's claws have grown too long, so Mr. Grime's cutting them with special clippers. They don't get ingrown like, you know, toenails. They don't turn in on themselves,
they
do
don't
they?
tend to turn in.
No.
They get all sort of wiggly.
That is all right.
Now, I think we're ready to give him his injection now.
Oh, that's good. Do you know what Mr. Grime would use to give him his injection or his vaccination?
Do you know what Mr. Grime will use to give him his injection?
A needle.
Yes, a needle and a syringe. But it doesn't hurt.
There you are.
Well, that should keep him protected for another 12 months.
Oh, that's good. What do you think? Do you think he looks protected? I think he looks quite happy. You know, I know a story about a lady who had to take her pets to the vet. Shall I tell you about it?
Mrs. Catnip had a pet cat, a pet dog, and a pet canary. Every day at tea time, they would sit with her and watch television while she had her tea and fruitcake. Then she would fall asleep. And the dog and the cat and the canary would finish up the fruitcake for her. When she woke, she would say, "Oh, I've eaten more cake than I thought. I must make another." She couldn't understand why the animals didn't want their dinners. "You don't look well," she said. "I shall take you to the vet." "They won't eat their dinners," Mrs. Catnip said to the vet. "I'm not surprised," said the vet. "They've been eating fruitcake." "Oh, never," said Mrs. Catnip. "Take a look," said the vet. There were cake crumbs on the cat's whiskers, cake crumbs round the dog's teeth, and cake crumbs in the canary's cage. "Oh," said Mrs. Catnip, "they've been finishing off my tea for me while I've been asleep. Well, I never did." The vet was cross. "Your animals should never eat from your plate," he said. "You must make sure they eat the right things at the right time from their own bowls." Mrs. Catnip bought a large bowl, a medium bowl, and a small bowl for her pets. She made sure they ate their dinners, and she washed up their bowls for them. Then she had her tea and fruitcake and went to sleep in front of the television. And the canary and the cat and the dog, well, they went to sleep as well. So there was always enough cake for another day.
It's important to give your animals the right food, isn't it, Mr. Grimes?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, the right food keeps them well and makes sure their teeth are strong. Now, Mr. Grime has got another patient to look after now. I wonder what he's doing. He's cleaning a dog's teeth, and the dog is fast asleep. The black bag helps him breathe.
Listen, let me see